Stephen King's The Dark Half is a novel about a writer by the name of Thaddeus Beaumont, who lives in the town of Ludlow, Maine. From a writing perspective, Thad's books are not very successful, but he also writes infinitely more popular crime novels under the name of George Stark. Whenever word starts to get out that Thad and George are one and the same, Thad and his wife Elizabeth publicly announce it in a People article, where they stage a fake grave site to bury George in a cemetery in Thad Beaumont's other residence, a town, Castle Rock. Sometime after the incident, a man by the name of Homer Gamache is killed in Castle Rock, and his car is stolen by the killer. That is linked to the crime after Gamache's car is found with Thad's fingerprints inside. The sheriff of Castle Rock, Alan Pangborn, comes to arrest Beaumont for the crime, but after a long debate regarding Thad's alibi, he's cleared but is kept as suspect. Shortly thereafter, Mike Clausen, the man who threatened to reveal George Stark's true identity, is killed in his apartment in New York. Thad's friends show up there as well, but the murder was committed while Thad was with the sheriff. A key phrase arises during this murder: "The sparrows are flying again." Killings continue, all involving people involved with Thad and George, including literary agents, publishers, and editors. The killer's voice is recorded during one contact, and voice recognition verifies that it is identical to Thad's own. Police come back and question Thad, and his reluctance to answer the questions continue to point towards his guilt. Meanwhile, in Thad's mind, he has come to the conclusion that the killer is George Stark himself, manifested somehow into a physical form. He tells this to Sheriff Pangborn, who regards it with a natural skepticism. He looks into it, though, and finds out that Thad was once a twin who absorbed his brother in utero. He learns that he suffered migraines as a child. He heard sounds of sparrows in his mind and felt them pulsing. Exploratory surgery as a child revealed that there was a benign tumor in Thad's brain, and after the tumor was removed, the migraines ceased. Pangborn learns that the tumor removed from Thad's brain was actually an unabsorbed part of his once twin that somehow managed to regrow inside of his head. Specifically, it was part of a nostril, some fingernails, some teeth, and a malformed human eye. After suffering blackouts following the murders, Thad learns that he has a mental connection with Stark, and he realizes that during these blackouts, he's written notes in Stark's handwriting, which is a sloppy left-handed scroll much akin to a 5-year-old's. It's in this manner of blacking out that Thad taps into Stark's memory and is able to plot Stark's next move. The sparrows are flying again.